And off. And shot off there. PAO Manila defenders still trying to find their first point as the attack there. All alone, Arnold Kagang finds his right there. At ngayon, bola sa Tuteros. Kadabuna to the right wing, Bartolome. Bartolome ngayon may hawak ng bola. Kadabuna. And traveling violation there for Marvin. All two at the moment. Castillo, may hawak ng bola. Castillo, bounce pass. And hand off to Castillo. Tumira ng tres. Castillo! Gets one from downtown. The first stray. PAO Manila defenders have opened the gates. The floodgates are now open for PAO Manila defenders. As here's Jefferson Pingol now. They need to respond back. Tuteros has still went scoreless ever since that Warlito Gogolin basket down the baseline. Bartolome, binigay naman dito kay Jefferson Pingol. Passing it around. Andito kay Bartolome ang bola. Ryan Bartolome to Jefferson. Pingol. Up close off there. Castillo. And the spin. Mike Castillo. The pass. And to Kirk Reboroso. No good. But they do get it back. Reboroso. Inside. But first basket for Kirk Reboroso. That one is good. At nakukuha pa ng offensive rebound there. 7-2 at the moment. Tuteros. Here is Marvin Kadabuna. Passing it around. Down the paint. And throwing it up. Foul call. 2 shots. Coming up next dito. Para kay number 6. Aldrin Gregorio. A huge part of the squad. And subbing in here. PAO Manila defenders, number 10. Ito si Jeffrey Ancinas. Papasok para dito sa PAO Manila defenders. And Marco Soliera also coming in. Miguel Soler. First free throw, no good for Ancinas. Or rather for Aldrin Gregorio. Second, right now, loading up. And basket there. Good for Gregorio. 1 for 2 para kay Aldrin Gregorio on that trip. Dito 7 seconds na lang natitira sa ating shot clock. At sa loob, Kirk Reboroso. At wala doon para kay Reboroso. Rebound there, secured. Here comes the Tuteros rushing down. Kadabuna. Marvin. Pass. And Aldrin Gregorio. And 7-3 at the moment. Jump shot missed there by Marvin Kadabuna. And the pass. 3 ball. Wala doon Miguel Soler. And Kirk Reboroso. Four minutes and 30. And here is Soler. Pass. Castillo. Mike. And on the corner, here goes a 3 seconds call on the inside for the PAO Manila defenders. Bit slow for these two teams. Slow starts for both of them, especially dito para dito sa side ng PAO Manila defenders at the moment. 9-3 pa rin dito. Defenders now with this one, rather defenders now defending. But there goes a turnover. Soler, Miguel, sa kanyang bola. Soler, and lobs it up for Jeff Encinas, but Encinas will not be able to touch it. Not able to keep it in bounds as there will be a timeout here. 9-3 at the moment. First quarter, 3 minutes and 35. Babalik lang tayo after the break. And now back to the game here. 3 minutes and 30 at the moment. Defenders up by 6. As fresh from the timeout, tignan natin if the Tuteros could be able to start up their offense right. Colado, fresh legs, missed there from Chilian Colado. As here is the attack from the defender. Soler, bring it down. Ito si Miguel Soler. Pasa dito sa kaliwa. Tumira ng tres. At wala doon. Fighting for that rebound. And it is secured here by the defenders. Encinas now with Castillo. Castillo pass to Soler. Soler here behind the back dribble. Soler going inside. And 4 seconds remaining. Here's a 3 ball from Castillo. Benga! Mike Castillo gets it to go. Kadabuna now with it. And now the ball here, 1 second left on the shot clock, but they get it back down on the inside. Aldrin Gregorio gets blocked. And now here is Jeffrey Encinas. Juanito Cogolin chasing him. Foul called. Encinas matatawagan ng dalawang free throws here coming up. A minute and 59. Now, 13-3. Tuteros. Kadabuna here. Marvin, left wing. Pass to the corner. Chilian Colado, 4-3. At wala doon. Fighting for the rebound. Nakuha dito ng defenders. Here is Miguel Soler behind the back pass. And the pull-up from the baseline. No good from JR Medina. Tuteros. Instructions from the bench telling them to go easy. Kadabuna. Ball is loose. Marvin, one of those top leading scorers as well for the Tuteros. Important part. Children! Colado from 3! Gets one from downtown. 13-6 now. At finally, may nasumunod na rin sa tira kanina. Encinas. Foul called. Here's Encinas looking to shoot too. And Encinas with the first. And pasok doon para kay Encinas. Ang pangalawa coming up here for Encinas. At ang pangalawa wala doon para kay Jeffrey Encinas. 1 for 2. Split charity for Jeffrey. 55 seconds remaining. And blocked by Poe. Alex Poe down the inside. Children! Colado! And the guns are flexed. Bonus free throw coming up. Showing the muscle there on Children Colado. Ano height mo, boy? Sabi ni Colado doon. And you can hear the Southeast crowd chanting his name, Colado. Bonus free throw now coming up here for Children. What a basket right there from Colado. At naipasa doon ni Children Colado. 14-9 at the moment. Children Colado 6 points in this one. Just effective coming off the bench for Colado. At I'm gonna expect him to play heavy minutes dito. Pero kanina nga, nakalaro na siya kanina eh. So it's gonna be a huge factor if he has recovered that quickly since that game earlier. Children Colado. Siya may hawak na yun ng bola. Colado going inside and Poe denies him the pass. Here goes Soler. Bakungan. Hyderabad Kasar on the middle. But look at that. Stopped on offense. Hyderabad, pasa kay Lapus. 9 seconds left. Joseph to Warlito. Gogolin. Balik dito kay Lapus. Lapus on the elbow. Jumper is in. Tuteros got it down to 3. PAO Manila, not enough time to get that shot off at the end here of the first quarter. 14-11. PAO Manila defenders being tested. Advocatus League replay here. Warlito Gogolin. Lapus with the elbow jumper. This replay is brought to you, of course, by Kingswood Court PH. Scoreline at the moment, 14 for PAO Manila. Defenders now trying to defend their title, but they have to get past the Tuteros here before they head to the semifinal. 14-11. Babalik na tayo after the break. Balik tayo dito sa ating ball game. Second quarter now starting. Almonte gives it to Colado. And let's see how this one will go. Chilion, Colado, binigay dito ang pasa. Meant for Ryan Bartolome. Did not connect. As it will be a turnover. And right away. Pass now. 14-11, binigay dito sa kanan, and the pump fake going inside, and that one, strong finish coming from Roy Dizon. Roy with the basket. Defenders defending here against the Tuteros, and look at this, Chilion Colado being hounded, and there will be a blocking foul, pero kita-kita mo doon na he is a marked man at the moment. Chilion Colado exploding in that first quarter. 6 points, 2 for 5. Did get a 3-point play and a 3-point shot from the top of the key. And there will be a warning for resentment to a call para sa PAO Manila defenders. And now Chilion Colado. Colado grab ng pasa, and Lapus not looking, wasn't aware that ball was going to him. And that will result into a turnover. Arnold Kagang gets the basket on the other end. Kagang versus Colado. That will be the marquee matchup. It's scorer versus scorer here. Both teams can hold it on defense, but the turnovers have been crucial. 2 turnovers, pero the counter still right there from Chilion Colado. Pasa dito dapat dun, babunta sa loob kay Hyderabad Kasar. Stolen away by Kirk Reboroso, and the ball is loose. Turned over again. Here is now the ball. Almonte to Hyderabad Kasar, and Colado. And they kept it under control. Lapus composed as ever. Marcado for Lapus. Lista mo na when he gets into that elbow spot. Here's a 3. No good from Soler. Rebound by Reboroso. On the inside, Reboroso gets it up and in. Easy as ever dun. Madali lang dun para kay Reboroso. And the whistle there, blown. And first personal foul done. A warning there on the head coach for assignment to a call dito para sa Tuteros. It is currently 20-13 at mukhang umuulan sa labas, no? At mukhang umuulan sa labas. At parang umaampias at the moment dito, papasok sa loob. Pero tignan natin, we'll focus back onto the game. Arnold Kagang with that ball. Pass here to Roy Dizon. Dizon gives it on the inside and looking to break through. Lapus called for the foul. Jumped way too early on that contest. So ito, 2 free throws coming up again. Chua Cheng. Una doon wala. And second coming up. At foul done. Kagang. There was a call for the foul there. And now, Lapus. Elbow jumper. Lapus, same spot every time. But Lapus is now 3 for 4 on the field. 3 shots coming from the elbow. Sweet as honey. But on the other side, Kirk Reboroso, once he gets an offensive rebound, the second chance points is just automatic. Reboroso, they have to seal him out there sa loob. And that's going to be a huge challenge. And syempre, Colado, Lapus on the elbow again. That time will not go. Reboroso with the rebound. At pinasa na agad dito. Bababa, Chua Cheng with the layup. Missed, way too strong. Paunahan dito sa rebound. At makukuha dito ni Pinggol. Jefferson. Pinggol keeps a hold of it. Pinggol now running. Jefferson here. Pass to Lapus. Lapus on the elbow again. No good that time for Lapus. Back-to-back misses. Here is Arnold Kagang. Bounce pass to Roy Dizon. And the finish through contact. Gregorio. Not felt right there on that contact finish. Pinggol naman sa elbow. No good again. Lapus. This time, he'll take a corner two. Missed again. 4 misses straight para dito sa Tuteros. Soler, binigay kay Kirk Reboroso. Pasa din sa loob. Kagang, short. Rebound, Colado. Both teams in a bit of a cold streak. Bartolome, left wide open. What could they make? Could not make them pay. Shot goes out. And substitutions. 24-15, it's a 9-point lead at the moment. Castillo, Mike, Tomira ng tres. Oh, will not go. And the ball here now with Jefferson Pinggol. Tuteros now. Bring it down. Gogolin, binigay. Kadabuna may hawak ng bola. And pasa kay Kadabuna dito. Tumira. Wala doon. Ito naman ngayon ang defenders. Here is Castillo. Mike. Pass. And di pa na-expect doon. Did not expect that pass to go to his way. Medina blows the wide open layup. Pero Mike Castillo will be the one to finish the break, that possession against Alex Poe. No problem. Grabe doon, Warlito Gogolin. But we need to see more production from the Tuteros as the defenders feeling that momentum. Another one, Jeff Encinas. Jeffrey Encinas now 28-17. Left side, ito si Warlito gagulin ngayon. Aldrin Gregorio and baseline jumper Aldrin. Castillo. Tipped, Lapus. At andito ngayon na kay Warlito gagulin. Warlito off there, rebound. Na kay Castillo ngayon ang bola. Castillo. And shot is off. Gogolin. Kadabuna. Ito ngayon si Marvin Kadabuna. Pinasa dito sa top the key. Jumper! Bingo again! Hits one from downtown. First points for Jefferson, finally. He has drawn 3 fouls today actually. Kung hindi niyo po alam, Jefferson Bingol loves drawing those fouls, no? 20-22. 6-point lead. Ito naman ngayon si Marvin Kadabuna. Marvin ngayon. Now with that ball, bringing it down. And nakay Pingol ang bola. Lapus with the screen. Nice pass from Pingol. Wide open for Warlito Gogolin. And they just saw an open space there. 28-24. 4-point deficit na lang. Top the key. Handoff dito. Castillo. Wala doon. Rebound. And there goes a basket from Jeff Encinas. And with that basket, ball here with Aldrin Gregorio. Gives it to Jefferson Pingol. And Jefferson Pingol. Rebound. At hindi nakuha doon. And going all the way. And one. Jeff Encinas with the reverse layup. Bonus free throw coming up. At biglan lumobo ang Kalamangan. And on the line, Jeff Encinas. And no good on Jeff on that 3-point opportunity. And shot clock here on at 14. At the moment, we do have ourselves a timeout. Para doon kay PAO Manila Defenders, 32-24. Grabe, 8-point lead at the moment. We'll be right back for more Magtatay after the break. Off there on that possession for PAO Manila Defenders as we are back into game 32-24. Lumobo ulit ang Kalamangan dito ng PAO Manila Defenders. And last touch there will be on Tuteros as it will go back to the Defenders. Could we see a 10-point lead again before we enter the halftime break? Arnold Gagang reaching high to the skies for that basket. A minute left here. A minute left. Now, thinking about where to go. The shot missed, and the fighting for that rebound. Nakuha dito ng Tuteros, 34-24, and that will go out of bounds. Pass. Now, Encinas going inside. There goes that lefty layup. Encinas will get it to go. Right wing. Gregorio. Cadabuna. Pass to the inside. And there goes that tipped. And 6 seconds left here on the shot clock. 13 left to go in this second quarter. At may timeout dito para sa Tuteros. We'll be right back right after the break. Seconds here left on the shot clock. Marvin Cadabuna fresh from the timeout. They need to take a shot here. Wide. No good. Fighting for that rebound. Will it be on Encinas? Yes, it is. Oh no, that will be on Ligayu. MC Ligayu called for that foul.
Second personal foul.
Nagpasa dito ngayon. Nakay. Gugolin. Pumasok loob. Gugolin. And gets that basketball after being denied on the air. That is it. And you have the second quarter at the moment. 36-24. 12-point lead dito para sa PAO Manila Defenders. We'll be right back after this. You're watching reaction only here at the Vols League Season 5. Let's get right back here onto your second half. You're watching Advocatus League Season 5. Ako pala si 30 Hapos. At nanonood po ng action natin. PAO Manila Defenders up against the Tuteros as we begin with a corner three. And what a way to start dito. If we take a look at their statistics, both teams started off slow in the first half, but PAO Manila Defenders really made their impact known sa pagdating ng second quarter natin. 43% in the field now with 2 threes to talk about. Now actually 3 after that basket, no? From PAO Manila to begin. Meanwhile, Tuteros 10 for 36, 27%. They need to get more cleaner there on offense. Pag nakita natin dito sa offense ng PAO Manila Defenders, moving around the ball more. 9 assists with less turnovers. 7 turnovers naman sa PAO Manila Defenders kumpara sa Tuteros. 6 assists but 11 turnovers that we've seen from them. We need to see much more cleaner action from the Tuteros, and especially then on defense, the Tuteros need to seal off these guys in the paint. 24 points in the paint right now for the PAO Manila Defenders. Tingnan natin if what they'll do to adjust here. As Castillo, Benga! To begin this third quarter, the defenders are hot. The defenders are on offense now. 42-24, palindrome score. Bartolome, Hyderabad, binigay kay Bartolome ngayon. Bartolome binigay sa kaliwa on the corner. And going for that corner too. And doesn't go. As the pass immediately down. Roy Dizon, pump fakes, could not get it. Andito kay Castillo ngayon ng bola. Castillo with another attempt. No good. Reboroso out of nowhere. Gets that rebound. Kanina ba yan? Reboroso. 4 offensive rebounds now. For a total of 5 rebounds for Kirk Reboroso with 10 points now in this game. Leading scorer alongside Jeffrey Encinas with 10. 4 for 4 para dito kay Jeffrey Encinas. At naman yun, Pinggol tumira ng 3. Wala dun para kay Jefferson Pinggol. And it's been a struggle for the IBP Bulacan Tuteros. Pasa ngayon. Soler tumira. Wala dun para kay Soler. And blocked. 9 seconds here left on the clock. At meron tayong timeout dito. 44-24, 20-point lead. Defenders are up here by 20. Lots of ground to make up dito para sa Tuteros. Balik lang tayo after the break. At nagbabalik tayo dito sa ating ball game. You're watching your action dito sa ating 2026 of course Advocatus League Season 5 playoffs. At the moment, it's a quarterfinal matchup between IBP Bulacan Tuteros and the PAO Manila Defenders. Here is Soler with that shot. Miguel Soler. At patuloy-tuloy lang. Tumataas ng tumataas ang PAO Manila Defenders as the lead now is at 22, the biggest of the game. Here is that ball here with Jefferson Pinggol. Screen from Gregorio. How much will this lead inflate? We'll never know. But as it stands, Tuteros will fall here before the game ends if they won't be able to stop the PAO Manila Defenders as they're showing their championship stripes at the moment. Another one, Mike Castillo. And the defenders have scored more than what the Tuteros has. Double na. 48-24. Bartolome, Benga for Bartolome, gets that one from deep. Ito naman yun. Try to find that pass inside the paint. Kicks it out, right wing, steps back. Trying to get down low. At itinira. Corner, no good. Pingol. Gregorio passing it around. And on the left. And there goes that jumper. That is good. Ryan Escalante able to get it to go. On the other side, ito ngayon si Soler. Soler here. Shot. And will not go for Miguel Soler. Ang pasa ngayon dito na kay Pingol. Pingol with the ball. And the pass down to Aldrin Gregorio. Look at that hook from Aldrin Gregorio. Castillo. And now, inside the paint, Kirk Reboroso. Tumira tres. Whoa! Solier gets it. 50-34. It's now a lead here still by Castillo. Patuloy-tuloy pa rin. 52-34. Nearing 30 points as the deficit. Pingol bring it down. Will be turned over by him. Substitutions taking place. Actually, remain still with your Tuteros at the moment. 4 minutes and 33 na lang. Titira sa ating clock. 4 minutes and 30 here. At ito naman ngayon ang pasa going all the way down. That one goes. Easy Bakungan. 54-34. Going all the way. Blocked. Oh, that's a foul. Albion Alex Poe and Poe questioning. That was the right call. Pero syempre, referees saw that contact. Second personal foul dun para kay Alex Poe. Nakita dun ng contact. Sumabit. Gogolina will shoot two. Gogolin. Pangalawa, Gogolin again. And what goes? 54-35. Defenders now up by 9. Up by here by 25 or 19 actually. Medina misses. Colado, Tumira, and that's a long three. No good with that bomb from Colado. Defenders. Easy Bakungan. At pasa ngayon, elbow, jumper, missed. Rebound, Lapus. At ito naman ngayon si Joseph Lapus. Lapus, Gogolin. And ito ngayon si Chilian Colado on the corner. Thought about it. Bounce pass. Fading back. Off dun, trying to fight for that rebound. Here comes the defenders. And Arnold, Kagang unable to catch. Ball here. Going straight. And there's Colado getting fouled. Para dun kay Easy Bakungan, foul na yun. Defenders though, still really far away. With 2 minutes and 40 left here on the quarter. We need to see some progress. Being cut to that lead. Best case scenario, 10-point lead, no? Heading into the fourth quarter to give them at least a much better standing. That ball has been turned over all the way dito. Madali lang para kay Jeff Encinas. (56-35). Loose ball. And going all the way. At wala doon. Oh. Falls down. At si Arnold Kagang tatawagan doon ng foul. Bolongin ito na kay Colado. Colado, pass here to Almonte. Almonte here. Back to Colado. 3 ball. Easy bakuan. Here's Colado now with the ball. Colado pass here to Marvin Cadabuna. Going for the mid-range jump shot. Fishes the foul there on MC Ligayo. Ato, Cadabuna headed to the line. This could be their way back into the game, no? With these fouls, the clock stops and they make up some points dito, but they have to be consistent. Currently on the free throw line dito para sa IPP Bulacan Tuteros though, 60%, 3 for 5. First though is off, so it's now 3 for 6, 50%. Marvin Cadabuna sa pangalawa and 4 for 7, 56-36 na, 20-point lead. Dalang dito para sa PAO Manila defenders, but that is such a huge margin. The fourth quarter will be hard for them to catch up. And the shot, corner 2, no good. You have to wonder, no, if these guys were complete, what would the game look like? Romel Nardo not being here at the moment para dito sa squad, no? Ng Tuteros just made it huge trouble for them. Jeff Encinas gets that basket. Shot, there goes a bank for Joseph Lapus. Shot clock now off now. Going all the way, traveling. And Lapus going all the way. And out of bounds. 3.5 seconds left. And we have a head coach challenge dito. As we'll return 58-38 at the moment, 3.5 seconds. Balik lang tayo after the break. And the challenge of the Tuteros is successful there with the out of bounds call. Tuteros will get the possession. 3.5 left here in the third quarter as they need to throw it up. Are they aware? Chilling Colado. Sayang. As that will be it at the end here of the third quarter. Scoreline is 58-38. Fourth and final quarter coming up dito as we'll return right after the break. PAO Manila up by 20. And welcome back to Advocatus League Season 5 for your final quarter between the Defenders and Tuteros. PAO Manila up here by 20 as they look towards the semifinals now. Tignan natin kung may posible bang comeback para dito sa Tuteros, or will PAO Manila Defenders continue to widen the gap here. Reboroso stopped there on his tracks, pero na kay Roy Dizon dito ang bola. Tumira ng tres, will not go. Rebound there secured. Warlito Gogolin. Pass here to Chilen Colado. Colado now with that ball. Has it with him, and there goes that steal for the PAO Manila Defenders. Here comes their attack down low. The jump shot from Roy Dizon. PAO Manila Defenders begin this quarter still in the same beat, still in the same treble, and still in the same dance. It has been like this since the first quarter. They have separated themselves in the opening quarter. While yes, medyo nga mabagal sa simula, but the Defenders finished off that first quarter strong. It became 14-11, but all of a sudden, talagang na-widen yung gap nila. 22 points in the second quarter and 22 points again in the third quarter as they looked to widen the gap even further. Roy Dizon, through contact, gets that basket. And rebound there. Here is Soler. Soler here with a crossover. Behind the back pass. Turned over. Look at this. Pass here to Tuteros. As look at that layup. That's good. For Warlito Gogolin. The assist from Aldrin Gregorio. Should have started with more of that in that first quarter, no? Para sa mga early periods natin. But nakikita talaga natin Tuteros, defenders here. PAO Manila Defenders have remained intact throughout this entire game. Soler tumira ng tres, will not go. Fighting for a rebound. At nakuha din Almonte. Almonte pinasa na kay Colado ngayon ang bola. Colado. And inside off Colado with the rebound. Colado fouled. And 2 free throws coming up. Chilling Colado on the line. Second free throw now coming up for Colado. And that one is good. At naghanap na pasa dito. Na kay Castillo na. Ang bola. Castillo. And now the pass here to Castillo. Screen. And the shot. Jumper. No good for Castillo on the inside. Missed. And a rebound. And Colado off. Castillo here with the long three. Mike off there. Rebound na naman. Kirk Revoroso. Binigay kay Chua Cheng. Roy Dison calling for a screen. Roy will instead shoot from downtown. Sino naman nakuha ng rebound doon? Jeffrey Encinas inside. And now, goes out of bounds. Tuteros. Pinasa kay Pinggol. Bartolome for 3. And no good on the rainbow. And substitution is taking place. And now going inside the paint. And off. Pumfig. Escalante. Missed. Rebound there by Pinggol. Jefferson. There goes a tipped. Substitution taking place. Tumira ng tres, wala doon.
Wala ka bang games yan, boss? Ay, wala.
64-44 as there goes Aldrin Gregorio with that basket. Now going inside. The pass. And Matt Ligayo with that basket.
Gusto ko na maging skinny legend.
15 seconds here left. Tomira and Ryan Escalante from the corner. And this has just remained a 20-point lead. Nothing else, nothing more. And of course, next week, abangan nyo po ang ating mga semi-final games both on your 37 under division and 38 above division. At syempre, kasama nyo po rin kami, ang Kings of the Court PH, and of course, this league is presented to you by Kings of the Court PH, Sports Plus PH, and ZAMS Philippines. Of Walls League Season 5, we're almost close to wrapped up, but of course, we're wrapping up with action. We're giving you explosion. But at the moment, the ones giving explosions here are the PAO defenders, 67-46. Escalante, wala doon. Rebound ni Kagang. And Arnold. At ako naghanap pa kayo ng isa pang game. Last game na po ito. And there goes the basket coming from Encinas again. Jeff Encinas has had a wonderful game. Hindi mo na alam. Pero hindi ito nag-iingay. But now he has 18 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. What a showing from Encinas. At isa ng turnover na bibigay niya dito. And Poe, grabe yung presensya ni Poe doon. Not a block there, but his presence alone made it difficult for Bartolome. Arnold Kagang getting that basket there. Kagang did not need to anchor that much of the scoring. At si Bakungan, nakakuha pa ng foul doon.
Mating ka ba?
3 minutes and 10 now. And the shot off there from the long two. And there goes that basket. Another one from Arnold Kagang down the inside. 2 minutes of 40. Let's see how many outlet passes we're gonna see here. Ato, tumatakbo na agad. Outlet pass agad kay Arnold Kagang. Kagang. And how many times? Tatong si Martin Moncada just showing off now with his voice. Our venue announcer. Really having fun there. Shout out kay Martin Moncada. 75-46 at the moment. Jefferson Pingol. At syempre, kakatapos ng 38 above division games natin. Earlier, we had 2 games of action. At shout out sa commentator rin doon. Ang pinaka magaling na Coach John Hapos. Mas magaling nga lang ang anak niya na si 30 Hapos. Okay, so 77-46 Hyderabad Kasar. Now bring it down. Last 2 minutes now here. And now on the attack again. 2-on-1 Escalante, Arnold Kagang. Talagang Arnold Kagang. At patuloy-tuloy lang ang scoring here for the defenders. Now it's a 33-point lead. Blocked away by Alex Poe. Kagang again. And yep, given the open lane. And Kagang just having fun now in the late quarter. Could become our leading scorer before our quarter. Actually is our malapit na. 16 points na siya si Kagang. And Encinas with 18. And Encinas on the bench. 1 minute and 5 to go. 11 seconds on the shot clock. And of course, abangan nyo nga. Next week, the playoffs continue. As hindi kayo mabibitin with the action that we're showing. The first seeds are showing why they have been undefeated throughout. Foul there, number 14, Alex Poe done. 52 seconds left on the clock. First free throw. Good there for Jefferson Pingo. And 81-47. Bakungan. Pasa dito on the corner. And they're just gonna pass this around now. Wasting some time. Sets it up. No good on the catch and shoot. And ito si Pingol ngayon. And tipped. Tuteros inside the paint. Escalante. 81-50. And looks like that will be it. Arnold Kagang will just set this ball down. Kagang with an impressive score here. Ties that leading scoring by Encinas. 18 points, 4 assists, 2 and 1 steal. And that will do it at the end here of the quarter. Final score 81-50, advancing to the semifinals. PAO Manila displays their championship dominance. Tignan natin kung tutuloy pa to sa ating semifinals with a final score of 81-50. Never in doubt here, PAO Manila, ever since that second half, turned its head. Nakita natin kung gaano ka-grabe ang dominance ito sa loob ng PAO Manila. And that will be it. Advocatus League Season 5 ends here with 4 games in your schedule. So an update now para sa ating playoff tree. The quarterfinals still pending, no? May mga dalawang pending quarterfinals pa tayo. So tignan natin ang ating semifinals. PAO Manila, of course, one of them defending their title. The other one being your legit team, DOJ. Inaabangan na ako ni Coach dito. At syempre, ang quarterfinal matchup pa natin, EP Warriors facing Los Tiradores on the other side of the bracket. Maximus Advocatus Solutions facing off against YDLO. Upcoming yan next week. Meanwhile, sa ating 30 above division, to update you guys, panalo kay BB Bulacan, they'll be facing off against the Los Tiradores. EB Warriors naman came out on top in a close game against Magis Juris. They'll be facing Utopia in the quarterfinals. At yun na po, semifinals sa ating 30 above division. That is it. End of the ball game, score 81-50. Ako pala si 30 Hapos at hindi ko na po kayo papatagalin kung hindi ko po kayo mabati. Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. 30 Hapos signing off now at Boss League. See you next week for our susunod na playoffs.